Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 3 with me, Sid, and, oops, wrong button. I've got a few plans for today. It is, let's see, late winter, February the 5th, 5 days from my birthday, if this were real. I need to do more cooking. I need to improve my various skills, butchering, prospecting I need to improve as well. I've been reading up on things, and prospecting apparently, when you get to certain levels of skill in prospecting, you, what's the word I'm looking for? There is a chance for pan for silver, which is kind of cool. I've been doing a little bit of chopping. I've got some hickory. I'm not going to use that. Hickory is probably one of the best fuel logs, and it is also a really nice looking log as well, which is always a bonus. But, so I don't want to use that. I've got the chestnut. There wasn't much, and I don't know whether we'll have enough with 16 logs to do a floor, but in fact I'm going to put the chestnut down as well for now. Chestnut is a really nice, rich... alright, you're going to go in there, are you? And then you're not going to go on the top. Okay. Go, and that's just done that. You swining thing, you. Right, let's try that. There we go. Stick a bit of logs over there. I've also chopped down a whole load of white cedars. So we've got loads and loads of wood to work on this, and that's going to be the thrust of today. But I think these two lucky ladies here need a companion. Now, if I remember rightly, over that way there are some sheeps. So I'm just going to grab some food. I'm not going to faff around. I know I said I'd need to improve my cooking skill and stuff, but I'm just going to grab some quick on-the-go bites, I think. I should have... this thing really does work. I mean, some of these are a little bit decayed, these fruit. Maybe I'll take the nanas with me as... what are you? You're 10, you're only 4% decayed, you're 8.7, you're 13. We'll take a selection of fruit with us, and maybe some venison. You know, I've got so much food, it's not actually a major issue, and I don't know why I've just gone up here when what I actually wanted to do was go over that way. I suppose we can just hop down over the wall, can't we? So, yeah, the main thrust of today is going to be getting some house built, because that house has been sitting there as a frame for a long, long time, and it needs a little bit of love and a little bit of... I actually need somewhere to live, and so we can sort out my storage and do things a little better. Now, I didn't fill my water flask up, which is... Let's eat some nana while we're going, shall we? Oh, a nice bit of fresh fruit always does you good. 1 of my 5 a day. So we need to get out and find where these sheepses are. Now I know they're over that way, but I want a male sheep. And I've got my tucker bag, so we are prepared. You are Bobbos. You're no use to me. Well, I mean, obviously you're kind of used to me if I wanted a horse. The problem I find with horses in TerraFirmaCraft is this. The trees, whilst they're better than they are in vanilla with trees, because obviously in vanilla if the leaves get in your way you're stuck. Given the incidence of crevices and ravines and stuff in this, I find riding a horse through a heavily forested area is almost an exercise in suicide. So yeah, what else is going on with things? So TerraMisc, the item that adds the longbow and other items, has had an update. I haven't updated yet myself. There are a few bugs which have been ironed out, and I will need to repair this longbow. Apparently the act of bismuth, I don't desperately need it right now, so we'll just pretend we didn't see it. Where am I now anyway? Sheeps are this way. I'm kind of heading off in the wrong direction here. yeah, the but he's added a crossbow and crossbow bolts, which are made out of tool metal, so they do more damage if you use better metal on them. They are not overly powerful. The longbow is actually more powerful. Until when you get a red steel crossbow, I've had to play with it in creative, and when you get red steel crossbow bolts and I presumably by inference blue steel crossbow bolts as well, I would imagine. Well, what are you? Casserite. Can't even remember what the hell casserite is. Doesn't matter. We'll take it with us. It's I'll not throw that one away. Right, now what we're looking at, here we go. Lady sheep. Here we go. Gentleman sheep. Well, I assume you're a gentleman. You know, you probably hold the doors open for the lady sheep and stuff. Got him. Now I'm overburdened, so I'm going to take my quiver off and put the tucker bag on my back. And we're going to take this fella home. Sorry, ladies, my sheep needs is greater than yours. They need some loving. Now, one of the reasons I want to get the male sheep is sheep have probably got one of the fastest gestations. I can't remember the exact figures, but compared to cows and pigs, the time taken to get to maturity and also the time taken in gestation, actually, you know, as the lady sheep is sat there saying pregnant. Oh man, you're a big one, aren't you? I'm assuming maple. I don't want maple. I've got loads of maple. Sheep seem to have, I think overall it works out to something like about 15 to 16 months, as opposed to pigs, which is about 17, and cows, which is it's actually close to 2 years, I think. In game years, obviously, not real years. That would be a touch excessive. So in terms of getting protein and things, obviously sheep drop mutton, so they are a good multi-purpose animal, because obviously you can get wool from them, and you can get your your mutton and hide, of course, if you're needing hide. I don't even know where the hell I am now. Here I am. I'm over here. I'm just kind of wandering along talking. So I'm going to get this sheep back. We'll start familiarising all the well, I think the 2 females are familiarised, so we just need to familiarise the male. And he may even manage to get him to start. Oh, is that copper over there? It is. We may even manage to get him to get a bit fruity before we got him familiarised, you know, if we feed him nicely. Get some babby sheeps going, and at some point I want to get pigs, and I really want to get where the hell am I? Going in completely the wrong direction again. Man, my pathfinding today is almost up there with Ancient Warfare NPCs. Where are we? We need to go this way. Oh, copper. I'm not gonna. Yeah. We do need to do. Do some mining at some point. That is a definite. Oh, that's not a good place to walk under, is it? So yeah, and I do really want to at some point do a road trip out south and aim to try and find chickens, because chickens would be cool. The only drawback with a tucker bag is you can only carry one at a time. The drawback with doing it any other way, of course, is you are stuck with the old, either the leash, the wonderful Minecraft leash mechanic, or you're stuck with what's it? The holding food to lure them along. So I'm not going to actually put the sheep in there. I'm going to sleep quickly, I think, just to get this nice. We're pushing it right to the envelope here. Yeah. So we're going to need some grain, aren't we? So that's, oh god, I'm getting a bit tired of banana. I'm going to eat some peach. It's obviously good for me because my health's going up. And I've got a bit of bread. I'll maybe have some meat later. Right, so what I need is, you know, it's one of the things I love the little, look at him, he's so cute. He's dead. And he's some protein for me, lovely. Right, hold on, let me stick you in there. What did I want? Some grain. 8.1. I really should, let's just, what are you? You're 80. So that's 80. That'll do. We'll just take a half of that. Because I probably should get the cows fruity and try and familiarise the calves as well while we're doing it. So let me see. So what if I remember rightly, what we do is there he is. He's down on the floor. And that has got a little bit of durability damage on it, so he's ready to go again. So let us try, for starters, you, my friend. You can't be... No, you've got a bit of familiarization. You are happy enough. So if I... No, you won't eat anymore. So there's no point feeding those. Oh, I can't... Hang on. Get... Nope. Oh, damn it. God. Right. Fortunately... Oh, it's too low to capture the animal. You need the reinforced one for... Right, hang on. Come on. Oh, come on, stupid. Come on. Right. You will familiarise. You will familiarise. We'll get you fruity with you. So you are pregnant, and we'll get you fruity with you. So these little guys are on the way to being familiarised. Everything's good. I suppose the last thing we should do is... it's amazing how this milk keeps fresh for so long. Oh, come here. Come here, thank you. Yes. Right. Let me just sort myself out a little bit, and I will be right. Alright. New morning. We've eaten. I do need a little drink. I've got some chestnut. I actually found some more in my log pile, which is nice. Let me just fill this up. So what I am thinking of, these two sections here are going to go, and we're going to have to pick these out because I've chiseled them. So that's all good. Now let me get my saw going. I've got my chisel and my hammer just in case. If I decide to chisel and hammer, and we're going to go with the chestnut log on the inside. I've got another 16, so we should be okay quantity wise. And it's not, it's a little bit browner than the acacia. The acacia is a bit more orange. But I think this will make us... Oh, God. Oh, and I've just gone and done that, haven't I, as well? Okay. I did think of that, though, didn't I? I left myself a little walkway. So, yeah, I just want to... If I can get even just a basic... building done to start off with, that would be... are we going to have enough? Hang on, let me have a look. If I've got a door here, I've got an idea. Let me do half of that, and it will become apparent why half. But I've got a little idea for this, and it gives me a chance to use one of the modded items if I can remember how to do it. So this is going to be one room, and then we'll have a wall across here, and this will be another room, and that will have a different floor, because different houses have different floors, don't they? That's just kind of how houses work in my limited experience. Well, it's not that limited. We've got pine or spruce, we've got hickory. Hickory's going to be too dark. We've got maple I don't want. I think we can go with pine probably. Birch. I think I've got some more pine scattered amongst this. Chestnut. Spruce. We've got a little bit of pine there. Let's try that. So we'll saw you up, and we'll have a nice light floor in the entrance hall. Because it kind of makes sense, and to separate the room up a little bit as well, the house up a little bit as well. So I will use this. I think I've actually got some pines grown, so we can always chop them down if I run out. 1, 2, 3. Yes, the curse of the one block too short. Right, where are you, pines? Are you pine? I think they're spruce actually, aren't they? They're spruce. Are you a pine over there then? You're pine. We'll chop this one down. Okay, good. Excellent. I had exactly the right number. Yes. We'll stick to that myth, I think. So once I've got the house done, I have got a few other plans, and whether not necessarily. Let me just hang on. 8. That will give me 2, won't it? Yes, it will. But we don't want 2. I only want 1. So the farm area is at the moment, how do we say, it's organic. So I want to try and tidy that up and make that a little bit stronger. Maybe move some of the animals as we get more, because these pens are going to get a bit crowded after a while. So maybe we want to move some of those out as well, I think. Let me grab those, start off as we mean to go up on. I actually need to put some stairs in here as well, don't I? But yeah, so I've got plans to improve the farm area. I've been reading a lot on the TerraFirmaCraft forums and wiki, and learning a few things. There we go. So you can go like that, and then you'll be 3 high to there. I suppose I should eat and sleep. What shall we have? We'll have venison for a quick nighttime snack. Yeah, so I've picked up a few things that I wasn't aware of myself, to be totally honest. Let me trim that quickly. It rots. For the more decay there is on it, the faster it rots. So you do need to trim them now and again if you want to avoid that particular thing. So like this is 59% gone, so let's get that. There's probably not even, yeah, these are, we'll have the decay off you as well. And gimme. We'll have what we got that's not particularly big. We'll eat that banana, because that'll help. Oh, I love these misty mornings. Yes, I've been learning a few tricks, shall we say, and comments from a lot of you guys has also helped and taught me even more tricks. And you know, tricks are good. Tricks help. So do keep them coming. But anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is going to be the floor level. I like her so. Now whether we do... Yeah, I suppose I want 2 stories on both floors really, don't I? 2, 3... Hup. Got to remember that jumping 4 blocks in this will hurt you a hell of a lot more than jumping 4 blocks in normal Minecraft, because it takes longer to heal, of course. Right, well I'm going to just continue fleshing the shell of this house out a little bit, and once I've got that done, I'll be right back. Okay, quick update. We've got the walls on for the ground floor. Now, one thing, as I said, I was thinking about was having it, instead of chiseling in like that, let me just get this into the chisel mode. And I think let's just give this a try, shall we? Bear with me, this will make sense. So if I were to take these all back 1, and then take these all back 2, and then take these all back 3, and then repeat, that's the floor, that's where the floor level would be, so then we will repeat the process on the next layer. How do we think that will look? You know what, I don't like it. I do not like it at all. Right, well, you've got to try these things, but I don't like that at all, in the least. No, sir. So we'll scrap that idea. And for the time being, I'm going to keep those flat. It's a shame they're flat, but just trying to think what else we could do to freshen it up a bit. And I'm not sure. I really am not sure. But I need to get the forge lit up because I need glass. And where's my flint and steel? There. Bump. Light the forge. Dump in a bunch of glass. Let's wait for that. The sun's setting. I've familiarised the animals for today, so I will continue familiarising the animals as we go. But at the moment it's very much like a cube. It does need something. It needs some je ne sais quoi that I just can't quite put my finger on. You're very hot, you're faint red. Not sure what temperature this melts at, but you don't. Oh, there we go, glass. Bang. It needs something and I don't know what. Maybe a little better once we've got some glass and some shutters on the windows. We'll have to see. Where are we? Come on, be glass quick, because the night's falling. I'll leave that running while we quickly sleep the night off, and finish off my banana and have some peach. So yeah, it does definitely need something. I don't know what. You know what it's like when you look at something and you know there's something missing. Now, I'm tempted to try that chiseling, but yeah, the danger of it corrupting my world is enough to make me think twice. And I've not had a problem with chiseling corrupting, to be honest, it has to be said. Go on, in you go. Ready for this, well, actually I say I'm ready for this Egyptian sun. I'm ready for it now, but at the time you're watching this, I've been there 5 days. So, yeah, so we need the glass, and obviously we're going to be doing the usual, like so, to make the panes, and eventually we'll have the others. We'll get the glass in. Now the other thing I wanted to have a look at is That's pressure plate, isn't it? That's not going to help me. What is trapdoors? Well, I'll have to have a look in a moment. I'll just check this because that glass is done. And in you go. We'll just take a couple of those out. Right, let me go trapdoor. I don't really, I just want a vanilla trapdoor really. These are interesting, but they are expensive. What's that from anyway? No, standard. Lead trapdoor. Cool. I mean, they're interesting, as I say. I just don't think, oh, it's like that. It's planks, okay. So grab the glass out, take that away. We'll do that. Let us go and just put some glass in this floor. It obviously needs a ceiling as well. But yeah, I always prefer using glass panes to solid glass. I just think they automatically add depth without any real effort. And of course your glass goes further, which is always an added bonus. So that gives us that going on. Let's just try these trapdoors. It's a shame there aren't any wood coloured trapdoors, and we're just going to have to go with the basic. Having said that, on the plus side, it means I can use up all these odds and ends of lumber that I've got. Well, I say all these odds and ends, the half dozen or so. Let me just do that. Gives me 2, and that will give me 3 to play with. We'll just try it on one window. These are the usual, you know, usual Minecraft trick of dressing up a window. Give it a thing. You can't. It's a shame you can't actually. Oh, you can. I didn't. Today I learned. All this time and I didn't realise you could resaw a plank down. See, that gives it a bit of depth. It still needs something, doesn't it? Let me just try something around these windows. Now if I bring you to, let's have a look, mode. It doesn't connect. That was going to be a problem. So that's not going to play ball. What happens if we do, let's try this. Mode. If I take you down one, oh, no, it's not going to play ball. That is not happening at all, is it? Oh well, that's a pig. I'm going to have to come up with another way to dress this up, and I'm not entirely sure what that is. I've probably been going overly long, but I just want to try one other thing before we finish. So let me just go and grab some resources together, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I've gone with a very basic, oh god, I need to eat and drink as well. I've gone with a very basic rail on this, and I've put simple stairs, same philosophy as here, but rather than using fence, I've gone with planks for the railing. Now this particular thing looks a little bit out of sorts, just propped up on nothing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that makes that look a little bit better. I'm not sure about the willow support beams, but then they are what I had to hand. Let me drink quickly. So yeah, I'm unsure on this side thing whether we can get away using some trims. you know, something. Now I was thinking again, because we got, and we will have, willow is quite abundant, even though I've chopped most of it down and burnt an awful lot of it. I was thinking here we could perhaps, let me just try this out, down like so. Let me just jump up here. I haven't got much willow planking, but if I were to go 1, 2, 3, and then drop down, do 4, and then 4, and then 4, and then 4, just so we've got, again, a very slanted, simple roof, porch cover like that. That may work reasonably well. I would say I think I will need more willow for this one though. But yeah, I'm not unhappy with it. I've still got some acacia left as well, haven't I? So I do recall that I wanted a deck out back. Doesn't have to be a huge deck, just a deck. I don't think we're going to have enough, are we? That's 5, 10, 15. I need at least 20 really for this. So it's not going to be acacia. Not unless I go hunting for acacia all the way off down this way. I think I found acacia down all the way down south. It was a fair old distance we travelled. In fact, we are almost at the equator at that point. Anyway, I ramble and digress and you know, make no real sense. I'm going to need more willow. I need to get rid of all of this randomly growing stuff. So I'm going to do a little bit more building between episodes, just to try and get maybe a floor in and maybe that deck done, and this overhang done. But I think we'll get. Oh, that's going to have to go up as well if I'm putting shutters over those windows. Yeah, not a problem. We'll work around it. So yeah, until next time guys, thank you very much for watching. Haven't really accomplished as much as I would have liked this episode. I keep on forgetting to eat and stuff, but at least we actually got to finally use that tucker bag. And I should also remember to go and familiarise my sheep, sheep and the baby cows. But yeah, we're getting there steadily. Right. What are you like now? You're still not showing anything. You get in, you swining things. They're growing. They are getting there. These are obviously familiarized to the point. Now I don't know whether we can. No, that just got him fruity, I think. Come on, get out. Of course, he's going to be frustrated now because the lady cows aren't in mode. Anyway, yeah, I'm rambling. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to get on, and I will see you next time. So, thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.